Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I set up 4 normal on-off fans in the condensers menu. And as an added bonus, I'm going to show you how to set up floating condensing. So as a reference, this is our alarm button, program or menu button, escape or back button, up, enter and down. So let's go into the menu. And the controller is going to ask us to insert a password, and I would like you to use the manufacturer's password, which is 1234, and enter. So let's go down to main menu D, condensers, and enter. Here we have the 7 sub menus all relating to the condensers. So let's go down to sub menu B, regulation, and enter. Regulation by temperature and proportional band, yes, because that's how we did the wizard setup. So let's go down, set point limits. So here you can limit your end user within a certain range from your set point. So that's where you do this. So let's go down. The actual condensing set point of 38 degrees Celsius. Perfect, let's go down. Fans work when at least one compressor works, no. So what this means is the fans will always try to regulate the 38 degrees condensing, regardless if a compressor runs or not. If you say yes, a compressor has to run for the fans to run. I'm going to leave this on no and go down. Cutoff enable, no, but you have the option to set a cutoff and some set points. Let's go down. Temperature regulation type, proportional, yes. Let's go down. Differential, 4 degrees. Remember, I always say put in a larger differential, maybe a 4 degrees or 5 degrees, because that will just help to smoothen out the regulation on the condensing side, and also assist with fans not switching on and off too erratically. So if we go down, we're back at the beginning. So let's escape from this menu and go down to menu E, alarms, and enter. Condensing temperature high alarm, absolute with a threshold. I'm going to leave it on absolute, but I'm going to change my threshold a little bit. So let's say 45 degrees should be fine enough for me. Perfect. If we go down, you have a alarm differential of 5 and a delay of 60 seconds. That's perfect. Let's go down. Condensing temperature low alarm, absolute. I'm going to leave it on absolute, but I'm going to change my threshold up to, I'm going to start at 20 degrees Celsius. And remember, if you set this too high, you may have some nuisance alarms. So just set it a little bit lower, or go and have a look why you're not condensing at the correct temperature. 20, perfect. Let's go down. Condensing temperature alarm differential of 5 and delay of 30 seconds. That's perfect. I'm going to go down. Common fans overload alarm. Yes, I do have one. You've got a delay that you can set, and also a reset, automatic or manual. I'm going to leave this and go down. Condensing temperature, oh, back at the beginning. Awesome. So let's go back and let's go to F configuration menu and enter. Number of fans present is 4. If we go down, here you can see all 4 fans are enabled. Remember, you have the option to disable a fan when it's maybe faulty, but I'm going to leave all 4 enabled and go down. Refrigerant type is 507, perfect. Let's go down. Device rotation type, first in, first out. You have the option for custom, timings, or last in, first out. But I'm going to leave it on first in, first out. That should be perfect for our 4 fans. If we go down, then we're back at the beginning. So let's escape from this menu and go to menu G, advanced, and enter. Modulate speed device is none because we only have the 4 on-off fans. No, we are not running a split condenser. So I'm going to leave this on no. Go down. Speed up, yes. Speed up time 5 seconds. External probe not present. Let's leave this as is and go down. Enable condensing pressure backup probe. So here you have the option to say yes if you want to install a secondary probe, condensing probe. And when the first one fails for any reason, the controller will automatically look at the second one and still regulate. But I'm going to leave this as no and go down. Request in case of regulation probe's fault. So let's say that number 1 condensing probe fails. You don't have a secondary probe. What would you like the controller to do? Is it gonna just switch off all the fans and then we'll have alarms and the whole rack will go to a standstill? Or do you want it to run at least? And same as with the compressors, I always say go back to your supervisory system, your BMS or BOSS, and go back a week and see what your fans are running at. But let's say it's running at 60% average. You can't put in here 60. Because we have 4 on-off fans, it's 25, 50, 75 and 100. So you're going to have to choose either 50 or 75. I would go for the 75 if I have electronic EEVs, which will still regulate a perfect superheat. If it's thermostatics, I would rather run on the higher side, so I'll put this on 50. So that's where you're going to set this percentage on. So for here, I'm going to say let's run at least 2 fans and go down. Modulating speed device, none. And then we're back at the beginning. So let's escape. And this is now the bonus where I'm going to show you how to set up floating condensing. But first we need to escape from this menu. Go to inputs and outputs, status, analog inputs, and we need to go and assign an external temperature. So I'm just going to assign one randomly. Then escape from this menu. Go back to the condensers, enter, and then go down to energy saving, energy saving, and enter. Enable condensing set point compensation, no. You have some offsets. If you do say yes on the compensation, here's some set points. You have some time bands. But this is the one. Enable floating condensing set point. I'm going to say yes. Go down. Floating condensing set point, offset for external temperature. So how much higher do you want the condensing set point to be above external temperature? And then as the external temperature goes down, your set point will go down as well. So I would say a 5 degree will be a good set point to have. Don't go too low, and obviously if you go too much, it defeats the object. So let's go 5 degrees. Controlled by digital input, no. So I don't want someone to go and actually switch it on with the input. I'm going to let it run all automatically. If you go down, enable condensing set point compensation. Oh, then we're back at the beginning. So that's how I set up my fans in the condensers menu. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.